You'll miss me, honey. Some of these days you'll feel so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you'll miss my kissing. You'll miss me, honey, when I'm away. I feel so lonely, just for you only. For you know, honey, you've had your way. And when you leave me, I know you'll grieve me. You'll miss your little honey some of these days. Your honey, some of these days you'll feel so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you'll miss my kissing. You'll miss me, honey, when I'm away. some of these days. Yes, some of these days. Yes, some of these days.
Welcome viewers and listeners. Welcome all over the world. My name is Gerhard Bauer, producer and conductor of Symphonia Phonotone. And we call ourselves now the premier West Coast dance orchestra because that's what we are, aren't we? Yeah, that's what I think. What you heard was the small band of Symphonia Phonotone, and the Phonotone Quartet and their friends is their name. It started out with the Phonotone Quartet, with 4 people, and then we added a few friends, and now it's the Phonotone Quartet and their friends. They played some lovely tunes that were more than 100 years old, but they didn't sound like so old. And they started out with the St. Louis Blues, written by W.C. Handy, and not by Kevin Hamby, who is our musical director back there, Kevin on the piano. And it was written in 1914. And then you heard Some of These Days by Shelton Brooks from 1910. And we made it sound like a modern tune, didn't we? That was cool. It was in cha-cha tempo. And if you wanted to dance to that, that would be really, really nice when you come to our next event, because we're going to have that in the next event. And now I'm here to welcome you. And YouTube did us in. If you only see a square format on your screen right now, we apologize, but this is what YouTube did to us. We have here a total widescreen display on all of our cameras and the broadcasting software, and on YouTube it's squished down. So we're going to make the best of it. And what we also did was record the whole session. We're going to edit together a wonderful session then from the recording and put it on YouTube so you can see the whole widescreen format that we realized you can't see right now. But on the other hand, you're still with us live. And that's a very special occasion. Did you miss us? We were not on the air for quite some time. A lot of things happened over that time, over the last few months, particularly things that didn't work. Like now, it didn't work. It doesn't work. It's the real thing. We ran out of money, and that didn't work. And then the band tried to fire itself, and that didn't work. And then they tried to fire me, and that particularly didn't work. And so we are back as before, so we are going to entertain you today, make you happy with money from new sponsors. How about that? And we're playing the syncopated dance music of the 1920s and 1930s. So who is watching us? Let's see. Hello to Canada. Hello to Europe. Particularly to Greece, to Italy, to Switzerland, to Austria. Herr Bürgermeister Leitner, you can only see me squished now, but that's okay. You'll see me unsquished later on, hopefully next year. And hello to Australia, hello to New Zealand, and then to South America. We have listeners from and watchers from all over there. And if you're watching us from Korea, from Taiwan, and from Japan, you're watching us when you wake up, most likely in a recording. And now I want to greet some individuals in the United States. Our Governor Gavin Newsom, thank you for corresponding with me. I really appreciate that. Darrell Steinberg, our mayor of Sacramento, and my dear friend Mel in Chicago, and my friend Bob in New York. You're laughing now, I know, but I'm still greeting you. And we want to greet John Wilson, our new sponsor of Wilson Wolf Manufacturing, and particularly our other sponsor, David Hedin, who managed to come to our live show here. We're going to hear more about him later on. And we want to thank you so much for your support. Enough of all that. Let's go back to the big band. And we have a wonderful tune prepared for you as an opener. It's Alexander's Ragtime Band. Irving Berlin released the title in 1911, and it was a narrative sequel to Berlin's 1910 composition, Alexander and His Clarinet. And Berlin's friend Alexander, a cornet-playing African-American band leader, inspired the song. Isn't that interesting? That was just an absolute wonderful little thing that I found out about Alexander's Ragtime Band. We have the Jack Hilton arrangement from 1938. It's not the 1910 arrangement. It's the 1938 arrangement in swing. And we are bringing to you the arrangement that was sent to us by Lancaster University. Tiffany Berry is the vocalist. Now, I hope that you actually get your dancing shoes on. Roll out the carpet somewhere in your house if you have a carpet. If you don't have a carpet, dance anyway. And listen to us. Now comes Alexander's Ragtime Band.
in here, Alexander's Ragtime Band. Come on in here, come on in here, it's the best band in the land. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before, so natural that you want to go to war. It's just the bestest band, whatever, Honeylands. Come on along, let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear that Swanee River played in a ragtime, come on in here, Alexander's Ragtime Band.
We do have a small audience here with us in the studio, and I want to greet everybody and thank you for coming. And this is what you hear applauding in the background. It's not just the technicians, it's an audience. Can you believe that? But we are usually playing in front of larger crowds. And in the 1930s, the crowds were really large when the dance orchestras played. There were incredible movies made too, and everybody went to the movies because there was no television, there was radio, but the fun was going on the screen. And I actually collect old movies, and when I invite guests for my movie shows, I often get the funny look from people, and they say, so you show mainly silent movies from the 1930s? And then I get a little bit red in my face, and they say, okay, honey, in 1927, the first soundy was made, and that was The Jazz Singer with Al Jolson. And then they become quiet. And then I say, however, in 1929, it was really discontinued. The making of silent movies was discontinued. And then only soundies were made. And in the 1930s, this was all the rage. In the 1930s, people needed solace and balm and entertainment and distraction from the Great Depression. So what did they do? They made wonderful musicals with wonderful songs. And there was a song called Sing Baby Sing in 1936 that came from the same film, Sing Baby Sing, and Alice Faye sang it in the movie. It was written by Jack Yellen and Lou Pollack, and it was recorded by almost all famous orchestras in the United States and also in Europe, particularly in the United Kingdom. But can you believe it? In Nazi Germany, it was also recorded. Wow, they had a ban on jazz and they had a ban on dance music from America, and nobody knew when Teddy Stauffer in Berlin played this song, and it was just a smash hit in Germany. And now we have the original Teddy Stauffer arrangement. And Tony Kay, our resident arranger, wrote it down for us, and now we are going to bring it to you. And Max Peace is going to sing it. And you saw Max before with the small band. Now he's going to sing with the big band. Let's have Sing Baby Sing.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready.
you, sing, baby, sing, do like the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing, when cold winter comes and they are all out of crumbs. Poor little birdies, they ain't eating, but they're tweet, tweet, tweeting. Oh, don't you know, a song a day keeps mean old Mr. Gloom away. Arnold don't like music with that certain swing, so swing while you sing, baby, sing.
Where's the applause? Exactly. Okay, didn't I tell you applause after every piece of music? You are an audience, I can't. Anyway, in the old days in the 1950s and 60s, they had a big sign, applause, applause for the audience. We have to come up with something like that. Next one. Oh no, I want to tell you a little bit more about Teddy Stauf. I forgot about that. He was actually Swiss, he was not German, and he was an incredible band leader. He was defiant, he kept playing while the Nazis were saying no, 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 and he said yes, yes, yes. And he later on defected when the Nazis became a little bit too wild for him, too unruly, and he was on a tour and he just jumped off the ship. Oh, it's not bad, huh? I like it. And then he also married the Austrian actress Hedy Lamarr. Did you know that? She was a beautiful Austrian actress that also defected from Austria. Not because she was persecuted, because she had a jealous husband. And he tried to lock her in, and she ran away to America and became a famous, beautiful actress and an inventor. Did you know that she invented something? She invented multiplexing. Yes, that means you can send multiple messages over one line, and also in a coded fashion so you can't decode it easily. So she was pretty decent, wasn't she? All right, but the abusive husband, keep that in mind. We like divorce. You see that? Abusive husband. Yeah, I knew Diane would be laughing right away. Diane, our very sax player. So our next tune fits very well, because when I say divorce and my husband asks me, did you mean it? I can say with confidence, I did mean it. Hold on a second. Did I say my husband? Did I really say that? Who did that? Who? Somebody changed up my script again while I was doing all the technical stuff back here. Who did it? Well, do you really think that I am? Do you really think that? No, I am not. I am not married. There you go. I'm still available. So there you go. And now we are going to play for you Did You Mean It by Mort Dixon and Jesse Greer from 1936. And Tiffany is going to sing for it. For you, of course, and for David and for the audience and for all of you listeners at home. See how much they confused me? Let's do the song. Did you mean it?
1, 2, 1, 2, ready.
you mean it when it ended in a kiss? Bum bum ba da da. Did you mean it when you made me see new stars in the skies? Did you mean it? Was it much too sweet to miss? Woo, woo. And did you mean that remark that you whispered in the dark? You said you'd be absolutely on the up and up with me. Did you mean it when you held me while the night drifted by? Did you mean it? Hope you did, 'cause so did I.
There you go. Now it worked with the applause. Now it really worked. Okay. What you may not know is that 6 years ago, in 2017, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought, I have to do something when I grow up. And at that time, I wasn't fully grown yet, and I was a little low. Okay. All right. I was pretty young, let's say it that way. And so I thought it would be a great thing to found a radio station, and a radio station particularly that plays 78 RPM records. Do you know what that is? This is a 78 RPM. Yeah, wow. I have it. You never thought I'd bring it. Here it is. It is. You see that? See that? 78 RPM record.
Be careful with it.
Absolutely careful with it. It's very important. So I might break it. You're right, exactly. So we restore the music of the 1920s and 1930s from these records. And no crackle, no hiss, just music for enjoyment. And we have been doing this since 2017, and we have a lot of listeners worldwide. And so I didn't know what to do when I opened the radio station, so I thought I have to do something special, and I staged a radio play. I wrote a radio play. The play was called The Broken Record. And you may not know, of course, that the records before vinyl were made of shellac. Listen. Do you hear that shellac? That's really hard. And they break, as the band and everybody else suggested. They break. So what happens is you can break a record, and then it looks like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and here's the other half. So what we can do is we can do this, and we can try and break it and then glue it back together again, and it looks like this, okay? It's like whole again, okay? But you have two cracks in there. Do you see that? And then when it turns on a turntable, which runs at 78 revolution per minute, it goes kapunk, 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 kapunk. You see that? And you cannot do that with a modern record player because you ruin it right away. You have to take an old one with a steel needle. But the 78 RPM record turning and the kapunk, kapunk, kapunk is quite rhythmical, isn't it? Yeah, so I wrote a play about that, and I wanted to be nice and have live music for that, not just play a record. And so I thought it's good to have a band, and so I founded a band, the Phonotone Quartet. And they came over to my house, and we performed the play for the opening of our radio station. Now, you didn't know most likely that there was a song written about the broken record because it was quite common in the 1930s that you broke records. So the broken record was recorded in 1936 and was written by Friend, Tobias, and Bunch. And it's 1936 again. What a wonderful year, huh? We just heard other titles like Sing Baby Sing. But now we're going to play the broken record for you. And it's going to be Max singing and Symphonia Phonotone playing. Although you see us squished, it doesn't matter. Still enjoy what we are bringing to you today. A reminiscent time of 6 years ago when we put that play up and played the broken record. And the band is now going to do it again. And listen to the broken record.
One, two, ready.
Sweetheart, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous tonight. That's the song I heard on the phonograph. The needle caught on the broken half and kept playing and sang. My sweetheart, I kiss you, 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 I kiss you tonight. All at once I started to think of you, the things I wanted to say and do when we're dancing, romancing. The broken record played on and then the broken record started again. My sweetheart, I love you, 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 I do. Oh, the tune sounds silly, I will agree. The words sound daffy, but not to me. For there's no doubt it's the way I feel about you.
So that's how a broken record sounds. Isn't that interesting? Well, let's see. I want to see what's on that broken record that I had with me. So let's have a look. What does it say here? Kapunk? No. It says swingy little thingy. Oh, goodness gracious. That was quite something. This gentleman here, Luis, are you gentle? Yeah. Maybe sometimes. He was over at my house one day, not too long ago, and we were cataloging records. And I was so proud, and I said, look, I have this wonderful record here. It's Swingy Little Thingy by Jack Hilton. And I bumped into the table and crack. There it was. And Lois looked at me. I said, I'm so glad I didn't do it. I said, I did it, yeah. So then he said, oh my goodness. No more swingy. I said, yeah, this was one of my most favorite songs, so let me think. See, I can't even talk today. So let me think what we're going to do. And this I did. I wrote to Lancaster University in the UK, and I said, can you dig out the original Jack Hilton arrangement of Swingy Little Thingy? And they did. And they sent that to me, a handwritten arrangement. And I sent that over to Tony Kay again, our resident arranger. He will have to stand up later on and bow. And he wrote that from the handwritten arrangement, which was difficult to read, I have to say that. He wrote it for our orchestra. And now you're going to hear Swingy Little Thingy. It's back. We may not have it on this recording, but Symphonia Phonotone is going to play Swingy Little Thingy. It was written by Bud Green and Sarah Sept in 1933. And now, let's do it at the right tempo as it was recorded on the record. Okay? Let's do it.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready.
Gotta swing that shing-a-lingy, just the thing you wanna sing-y when you're blue. It's a simple little ditty, not a word of it is witty, but you must admit it's pretty through and through. And a la-dee-da, it's a swingy little thingy, makes it feel so ting-a-lingy, and for words you simply singy, I love you.
Okay, and now it's time to thank our sponsors. Are you ready? Okay, that's good. First is Wilson Wolf Manufacturing. John Wilson, thank you so much. You are already doing a lot of good for all of these cancer patients and with your bioreactor, of course, but now you're also making people happy by sponsoring Symphonia Phonotone, and I think that's just another wonderful accomplishment. Music by Symphonia Phonotone. And our second wonderful sponsor is David Hedin. There he comes. Give him an applause.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hey, David. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I don't believe a word. Do we have to pack up and go home?
No, but we do have to pack up and tour the world.
Do we?
Year, yeah, right.
We have to. I am going to announce something to the world now. You are seeing a squish now. We're going to move back a little more together, and I'm going to tell you in confidence, we're going to go to Europe. We're going to go to Italy, and we're going to go to Austria. Herr Bürgermeister, we're coming back. We're coming back. We're coming back. And I was just told I have to get closer to David, and because you can't see it. You see it. And he is so tall, and I am so little. And so thank you, David. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Did you believe that we're really going? Nah. Now he said it, okay? I told you the truth. All right, more details to come about our tour to Europe very soon. Now we have a special treat for you. Tiffany is coming back, and she will be singing about a boy she is mad about. And we have a surprise. He will be coming up here. The surprise will be coming up here in a moment and taking my place. Just wait. Mad About the Boy, written by Noel Coward in 1932 for the review Words and Music. It opened in London on September 16, 1932. It ran for 164 performances. And you know what the Times wrote? Mr. Coward has the gift of attack. He had the audience cheering before the opening chorus was spent. Now I hope you will be cheering too before the opening chorus is spent. Let's do Mad About the Boy.
One, two, ready.
About the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On the silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of her first affair. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy.
Wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that beautiful? Thank you for cheering. If it only was me, it's okay. Thank you. Tiffany really deserves a special applause for this one. Can you give her one more time an applause? There you go. Seriously, seriously. Okay, today we're going to take you back to our roots. And we are digging out tunes that we played 5 years ago. We premiered this coming tune in 2018 in our first public performance. Everybody was so nervous, including myself. Like I'm now, I'm totally nervous. And I'm still laughing over that. I knocked the microphone over at that time. So it was really something. Anyway, we're going to bring back Tap Your Feet. It's a great recording that Jack Hilton did in 1930. It was written by Philippe Brun. And it was a tune that was an absolute smash hit in 1930. And we have Symphonia Phonotone play, and we are going to have Max sing for you. Max is doing this wonderful scat in this tune, so let's see what we can come up with this old tune that we played back in 2018. Tap Your Feet.
1, 2, ready.
Tap your feet and sing va-di-da-da-doo. Keep the beat and sing va-di-da-da-doo. It's a treat, just sing va-di-da-da-doo now. Bands all play and go va-di-da-da-doo. Folks all sway and go va-di-da-da-doo. It's okay, just go va-di-da-da-doo now. Have to let your voice get hoarse and passionate. Ooh, va-do-re, it's up to you to take the tune and fashion it your own way. And I'll say, it's a treat, just sing va-di-da-da-doo. Can't be beat, just sing va-di-da-da-doo. Tap your feet and sing va-di-da-da-doo now. Don't be funny.
So, Didn't you enjoy that? And Max's cat is just out of this world. And in case you don't see a live stream, this is going to be a recording then, and you're going to see it as soon as we have it back in our homes, have it edited a little bit. YouTube has really done us in this morning, and I don't understand why. But don't wait too long. We are not going to wait too long. It's going to be coming pretty soon, and you're going to have this whole concert as a fabulous recording forever to watch on YouTube. Okay, by the way, I want to tell you something. Max just had his birthday. He's 8. And I also had my birthday the other day, and I'm 18. Now you know how young I am, and the band is a cumulative 12, as you can see, you know. The math doesn't add up. Don't even try it. But one thing I can tell you, we are not allowed to drink. There you have it. So that's the nice thing about being 12. We're going to have fun without drinking. We only are going to drink water and tea and Coke. Yeah. No beer. Oh, you want beer? Okay. Yeah. You might get it next year because David is going to bring us there again to the town where they make the best beer in the world. Anyway, we are now presenting the small band again, the Phonotone Quartet and their friends. I forgot to tell you the musicians. Kevin Hamby on the piano, Alan Ginter on the bass, Jay Myers on the drums, Jordan Price on the guitar, Luis Lupercio on the tenor sax, and Marcus Jensen on the clarinet. He also played the wonderful clarinet solo in the tune that we heard before on the where I have a broken record of, you know, swingy little thingy. Anyway, let's do some really nice entertainment with the small band and play After You've Gone, popular song from 1918 by Turner Layton, and Honeysuckle Rose by Andy Razov and Fats Waller. So let's listen to the small band.
After you've gone, there's no denying. You'll feel blue, you'll feel sad. You'll miss the dearest pal that you've ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday, when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you'll want me only. After you've gone away. After you've gone, there's no denying. You'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, you'll miss it's the dearest palate you've ever had. There'll come a time, now don't forget it. There'll come a time when you'll regret it. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you want me only after you gone away. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. You're much sweeter, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop aside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seeps the honey fairly drips. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose.
Okay, welcome back to the second part of Symphonia Phonotone's big band concert. We can talk about the time now after the when a market crash actually happened, and this was in 1929, and this was the same year as Honeysuckle Rose was written. It was all before the fall of 1929. People in 1929 thought it would never end. The money would be flowing, everything would be wonderful, and the times would be sunny and great. Don't you remember that? Absolutely. And then it happened. People were jumping out of the windows because Wall Street crashed. And how many times has Wall Street crashed so far? Many times. Now, we are back, and we are going to be showing you the wonderful times of 1929. And we have a typical 1920 song for you, Sunny Side Up. And that was from a talkie. And that talkie was a wonderful, interesting new invention at that time. As you heard, 1927 sound came in, 1929 it was all the rage. And now we're going to bring you the song Sunny Side Up, written by De Silva, Brown, and Henderson, and this really depicts the 1920s. And they're going to do it in a syncopated style of the 1920s. It's all chop, 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 chop. It goes so far away from what we consider swing to syncopation. And this is practically the last year when this type of syncopation was played. So let's play Sunny Side Up. And let's listen to a fantastic band here in the background, Symphonia Phonotone, sponsored by David Hedin and John Wilson. And we're going to go to Europe and we're going to play the same song, Sunny Side Up.
One, two, ready.
Sunny side up, keep it up, hide the side that gets blue. If you have 9 suns in a row, Baseball teams make money, you know. Keep your funny side up, don't let up. Let your laughter come through. To stand up on your legs, be like two fried eggs. Keep your sunny side up.
So how did you like that? I think that was one of the best depictions of the 1920s. However, by 1933, things looked a little different. People didn't have any money. They didn't want to go to the movies anymore, and they didn't want to go dancing. They wanted to listen to the radio. And there were tunes written that really depicted that change in attitude of the time. And now we're bringing you a torch song. We're going to torch up the whole room. And it's not, nobody's laughing. I can't believe it. I worked so hard on this joke and nobody's laughing. Okay, so. See that? Now finally. What is a torch song? A torch song is a sentimental love song. And the term comes from to carry a torch for someone. Or the light of an unrequited love. I know that very well, these unrequited loves. They should get out of my life quickly. Anyway, now we're going to bring Stormy Weather to you because that's happening when you have unrequited love. And it's a wonderful song for Tiffany to sing, and we have a wonderful arrangement for you, and I hope you will enjoy it. Here comes Stormy Weather, written by Harold Arlen and Ted Koehler in 1933.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Since my man and I ain't together, keeps raining all the time. Life is bad, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather. I just can't keep my poor self together. I'm weary all the time, so weary all the time. When he went away way the blues walked in and met me. If he stays away, old rocking chair will get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more. Can't go on, everything I had is gone. Stormy weather, since my man and I ain't together. Keeps raining all the time. Keeps raining all the time.
We have quite some soloists here, don't we? I really enjoy this music. And this is why we bring this to you, because it is my most favorite music, and I hope it will become yours, or it has been your most favorite music for a long time. In 1936, again, the year of wonderful music, we have another wonderful tune that we are going to use for our new record. David, a new record is coming out. A CD and an LP, and we're going to call it Crosspatch. And do you know what a crosspatch is? It's a bad-tempered or irritable person like me. You finally got it, huh? That's good. Finally, you know, all of these people that were supposed to be laughing and nobody laughs, I don't understand that. So, no. Do you know how you deal with such ill-tempered people? Well, you just have Symphonia Phonotone come to you. We'll play for you, and we'll play for these ill-tempered people. And guess what's going to happen? They're all going to run away because they're going to be laughing so hard over my bad jokes. And they will never come back again and bother you. So, you think it didn't work? The line didn't work? No, it didn't. That's okay. We're still using it, and over the long run, you will be laughing because I realize that people laugh about 10 hours after I have made the jokes over the... Yeah, see that? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we'll have Max come up, and he's going to sing for us Crosspatch, a tune that we really like, and then we're going to name our new LP CD after, written by Todd Seymour and V. Lanhurst in 1936. Now, let's hear Crosspatch. You'll like it.
Why not? One, two, ready.
Crosspatch, how can anyone be so cross? Won't you tumble off your high horse? You know you love to be loved. Crosspatch, if you feel the wind change, they say, it will make your face stay that way, and then you'll never be loved. Cultivate a smile, sweet and sunny. You can catch a fly with honey. You're acting so spoiled. Shame, shame, shame. Everybody knows the name Crosspatch. Don't you know it takes two to fight? We could kiss and make up tonight. You know you love to be loved.
So, how did you like that Crosspatch? So, nearing the end of our program, we only have a few more tunes left, but these few tunes that we have left are just absolutely marvelous. The next one is 1-2 Button Your Shoe. Upon popular request, we're bringing that back. We played it at the Masonic Temple Ballroom a little while ago, and now we are going to bring it back to you. And I wanted to remind you that on November 11th at 6 p.m., we will be at the Masonic Temple Ballroom again. And you're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be food and drink and Symphonia Phonotone playing the syncopated dance music of the 1920s and 30s, and admission is free. But we would like to have some donations, of course, so we can keep the band going and get them fed and get their beer, that's really what they need. And of course, we are asking through donations through our website. We have www.phonotoneorchestra.com, and you can also donate through our Phonotone Classic radio site, which is www.phonotoneclassic.com. PayPal donation buttons right up there. Now, 1-2 Button Your Shoe is actually from a film. You see, they put all of these wonderful tunes in musicals, and this one is one of my favorite films. It's called Pennies from Heaven. And and this tune was written by Arthur Johnston and Johnny Burke, and Bing Crosby, of all people. Now, Pennies from Heaven means a lot to us because you, our donors, are pennies from heaven, and you, David, you're the other one that contributes these pennies from heaven. Give us more than pennies, though, okay? 1-2 Button Your Shoe.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready, hey.
on your shoe, put on your coat and hat. I play a game like that while I'm waiting for you. 3, 4, open the door, hurry for heaven's sake. I count each step you take while I'm waiting for you. 5, 6, my heart does tricks as a picture all your charm. 7, 8, you're at the gate and you walk into my arms. Bum, bum, bum. 9, 10, kiss me again, tell me you get a thrill, just as I hope you will while I'm waiting for you.
Fabulous. Wasn't that fabulous? Yeah, exactly. So, are you having any fun? Yes. No? No. They're having no fun. You see that? Why are you having no fun?
Because we need money.
Money. They're not donating enough. That's what it is. Okay, go to www.phonotoneorchestra.com and donate. It would be wonderful to get your pennies. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. It's Max's favorite song, and it's a really nice song. It's Blue Skies Around the Corner. We were just talking about the Great Depression, and by 1938, we were almost out of the Great Depression. And this warranted a new tune. And it was written by Huey Charles and Russ Parker. So let's hear Blue Skies Around the Corner.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready.
Skies around the corner, walk around the corner with me. Just round the corner you'll see those blue skies. Blue skies, there's nothing warmer. Won't you feel happy to be sharing the sunshine with me under those blue skies? Troubles may come and troubles will go. Don't you ever worry anymore. Look at those skies, they're not telling lies. That's what they were put there for. Blue skies around the corner, everything's gonna be right. Never a cloud in those bright blue skies.
Okay, what would Symphonia Phonotone be without a premiere? Here we have a premiere, and we're going to bring a new tune, and this new tune is a wonderful tune written by Fat Swaller again. Remember the 1929 tune that we just heard by the small band written by Fat Swaller? This is a big band tune written by Fat Swaller, and it is called I've Got My Fingers Crossed. Now, Tony K again. Here's Tony. Why don't you get up for a moment and bow. There you go. He is our resident arranger, banjo player. He wrote this fantastic arrangement for us for the wonderful tune I've Got My Fingers Crossed, and it's from the film The King of Burlesque. Very rare movie that nobody has heard about, most likely, and Fat Swaller is in there. And he plays I've Got My Fingers Crossed in a fantastic way. Let's see if we can do this justice. And we are going to play for you now, I've Got My Fingers Crossed.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready.
Fingers crossed, not that I'm superstitious, I'm afraid it's too good to be true. I've got my fingers crossed, no wonder I'm suspicious, I'm so gay and skies are much too blue. Don't want those troubles from old man Trouble, and that goes double on account and because I'm in love, yeah. I've got my fingers crossed, this thrill is so delicious, I'm afraid it's too good to be true.
Okay, how did you like that? I think for a premiere it went off quite all right. You will hear it again at the Masonic Temple Ballroom if you come and see us. Now, the last song, Zing. It's almost over. What can I do? Zing. You want to get out of here, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, see? Zing went the strings of my heart. This is one great tune, and Max is going to come and do a number on that. It was written by James Hanley in 1935, and it's from, there was a film that really made this tune famous. A young Judy Garland sang in Listen, Darling, Zing went the strings of my heart. But I like Max better, and I like our orchestra better, so let's do it. Zing went the strings of my heart.
One, two, ready.
When you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Zing went the strings of my heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring. I heard a robin sing about a nest set apart. All nature seemed to be in perfect harmony. Zing went the strings of my heart. Your eyes make skies seem blue again. What else could I do again but keep repeating through again? I love you, love you. I still recall the thrill. I guess I always will. I hoped we'll never depart. Dear, with your lips of mine, a rhapsody divine. Zing went the strings of my heart.
Okay, and that was the last tune in our...
No. Yes.
No? Who said yes? Yeah, I heard it. One more? Are you sure?
You sing.
I sing? No. I can't sing.
Yes, you must. It's your favorite
I must. Okay, if I must, then I must. You know, if I don't sing, they're going to fire me. You know, that's the issue. You know, so first they fire themselves, then they fire David, and then they fire me. And so let's sing something. What are we going to sing? Happy Feet. Are we sure that we want to sing Happy Feet? Yes? Okay, let's sing Happy Feet.
You sing.
Okay, I'll sing. All right, let's do Happy Feet. How about that? And we are going to have a trio. I'm not going to sing by myself. We're going to have Max, Tiffany, and myself come and sing for you. So how about that? Let's do it.
One, two, ready, and.
Happy feet, I got those happy feet. Give them the lowdown beat, and they begin dancing. I got those 10 little tapping toes, and when they hear a tune, I can't control my dancing heels to save my soul. Weary blues can't get into my shoes, because my shoes refuse to ever grow weary. I keep cheerful on an earful of music sweet, 'cause I got happy feet.
Okay, that was really our last tune. And musicians, all get up when I introduce you now, because you need to be mentioned here on this broadcast. First of all, our reed section, Luis Lopercio, Dominic Dalpez, Marcus Jensen, and Diane Pyle Stack. There they are. I got it right, didn't I? Trombones, Brandon Au and Ted Kidwell. Trumpets, Justin Au, Tony Marvelli, and Tom Smith. Rhythm section, Alan Ginter, bass, Jay Myers, drums, Jordan Price, guitar, Tony Kay, banjo, and Kevin Hamby, piano. And whom do we have on the tuba, who also belongs to the rhythm section? That's Bailey Niemuller and Cody Tickner. There you go. We have two tubas. Now the violins, Victoria Sinitsa, Victor Babchanik, and of course Tiffany Berry. And of course Tiffany is also a vocalist. We love Tiffany, so we want to give her a special thank you. Yes. And of course Max Peace, our vocalist here as well. Now we're going to end with the small band, and the small band is going to play the 1918 tune Jada, written by Bob Carlton. And one more little message, and this may be on the recording forever. Do something nice for yourself, and also do something nice for someone else. How about that? It almost rhymes. But let's do Jada with the small band. And come back soon to Symphonia Phonotone.